Hey guys, Ivan here, and in today's video we got the review of the Romania Pro 2025, and as you guys may know, I'm actually over here in Romania. I didn't bring my camera with me, so no FaceTime in this video, but I thought I should chime in and give you my thoughts, guys, on what happened here. Because again, I watched this show live, guys, and by the way, sorry if my voice is echoing. I'm filming this in a really small room over here in the kitchen, actually. So basically what happened is, of course, as you guys know, Andrew Jack won this show without really competition. It was an easy, super easy win. And did he bring it? I would say he was on, but he wasn't as on as he was at the Mr. Olympia, so he was decent. But why would he try and be 100% at a show like this? If there wasn't for him, this show, the open class, would be really not that interesting. He made it fun for sure. And as far as Johan Pradels, honestly, I felt like he should have placed third, best case scenario, because there was this Polish guy, I think, in this show, and he looked much better, in my opinion. I think he was bigger, he was taller than Andrew Jack, I think, as well. He was crazy conditioned, and Johan Pradels was really soft from the back. I don't know if he maybe tried to be a little bit more conditioned and he was flat, or that's just what he looks like in person. I mean, he has crazy charisma on that stage. You know, he has a stage presence. He's full of energy. He really acted like he enjoyed his time on the stage. And, you know, he does have a really good shape, really good future, right? He has the potential. So I felt like they awarded him so they would have two pretty big name bodybuilders in the top two of their show. But really, I think he should have placed the third best case scenario at this show. Now again, as far as Andrew Jack, man, I was surprised, I was amazed how big he actually is. And even though he may not have been at his best peak possible, this much muscle, man, it just has this crazy look to it. So much density, so much size. And I was really surprised how good he actually is from the back. I mean, I knew he improved his back significantly, but in person, that back looks absolutely crazy. And I think at this show, for the first time ever, Andrew Jack did his side chest improved, better than usual. So that was definitely an improvement that I noticed. Still not a great side chest by any mean compared to his other shots, but I think he improved a little bit. I think he changed the positioning of his arm, and I think he's squatting down a little bit more, and it looks better. It's an improvement, but it still needs to change. So it's a start. He's trying something new, and hopefully until the Mr. Olympia next year, he's going to figure it out. But yeah, a very, very impressive physique. He made a show out of Romania Pro pretty much single-handedly. Johan Pradels helped as well, for sure. But did he deserve to actually place second? In my opinion, no. I can't find any comparison videos in the photos, but here is the guy. His name is Damien Kuffel. And yeah, a lot of size, great conditioning from the front and from the back. Again, taller than Andrew Jack. Again, I have nothing to show you guys. You're going to have to trust me on this one. But yeah, I thought I actually gave it to Johan Pradels simply because of his popularity and also because he kind of made this show fun, interesting. Now, as far as his look at this show, yeah, like he has the shape, he has the crazy proportions, crazy structure, but he basically came in unprepared. He was definitely holding not just water, but like fat in his glutes. He has a lot of potential, and I know he's going to be in great condition one day, but what Ian Wallier and Fouad Abiad basically were saying, they were right. He was actually like not 20 weeks out, but he definitely needs some more time to actually lose the body fat from the back, the glutes, the whole rear chain. But he needs to do it slowly so he doesn't lose the size and the fullness in the other body parts. If he does that for the next year and he puts on maybe some more size, he's going to be dangerous for sure. And again, as far as Andrew Jack, there really isn't much to say. He had no competition at this show, and even at the Mr. Olympia, to be honest, the only competition he had were Derek Lunsford and Hadi Chopin, and by the opinion of many, he should have won that show, and now I can definitely see why. I haven't seen Hadi or Derek in person yet, but Andrew, damn, like that's a Super crazy physique, guys. I was blown away with the size, with the details, and I would say the conditioning as well. At this show, I don't know if many guys were more conditioned than him in the open, of course. I am not talking about classic physique yet. We're gonna talk about that in a second as well. But again, as far as the open, Andrew Jack won very easily. He's qualified for the Mr. Olympia. He already was, but now he won another show. He won $15,000, so I guess he did this one for the sponsors. I don't know what else. I mean, the organization of the show, I gotta say, was really good. The stage was amazing as well. Everything about this show was really awesome. So yeah, I see why somebody would want to compete there. But as far as like winning money or beating any significant bodybuilders, there was none of that for Andrew Jack. This felt more like a guest posing, to be honest. He was the attraction of the whole show, and he gave us a show, for sure. He definitely gave us a show, and he won, again, very easily. Now let's talk about classic physique, guys, because this was probably more interesting to me than the open class. Yeah, the big boys are super impressive, but those classic guys can come in conditioned, especially Jose Manuel, man. And to be honest, guys, this conditioning is something that has to be seen in person. I mean, this video is great, and it looks almost the way it was live, but not quite as good. Because, yeah, this is again something you have to see in person, and it was absolutely ridiculous. I've seen a bunch of really shredded guys in my life, but I never saw something like this, ever. This was just like his skin was paper thin, and I don't know how does he get this freaking hard. Like, he looks super rock hard, and also the skin looks so thin, and the maturity of the muscle, the details, everything is popping, and he has a crazy structure as well. Very wide shoulders, super impressive back. He looked so crazy in this show. I thought there was gonna be a battle, you know, him versus somebody, but really there wasn't. Now again, this show was very interesting to me because a friend of mine from Croatia, I already spoke about him before, Tomislav Strmecki, and I'm not gonna say Tomislav Strmecki, that's how everybody will probably call him because it's easier to pronounce, but really his last name is pronounced Strmecki. So he looked absolutely crazy at this show as well, and I wanted to see him in the top 5, top 4, top 3 best case scenario. I did not expect him to be in the top 2 call out with Josema at this show. When I saw all these guys step out, I was really blown away with Piotr, to be honest. I thought that guy looked absolutely crazy when he stepped out. I thought he looked even more impressive than Josema individually. Later, when they compared them, I saw that, yeah, Josema is definitely winning this show easily, but Piotr, man, to be honest, guys, I was surprised how big these classic physique guys actually are, especially Piotr and Josema. These guys don't look that big in the photos, but in person, they're freaking massive. Like, this guy had huge freaking arms and legs as well, so much size, with a small waist. That was super crazy. For some reason, this guy ended up all the way down to 4th. I have no idea how that happened. I think that was a big mistake as well. He lost to this guy somehow. He placed 3rd, Richard Nagy, who definitely is a great competitor, but at this show he was much softer than usual, and his face literally looked like this the whole time. He did not change his expression at any second. Even when they actually announced him in 3rd, he wasn't surprised. I don't know how, but he was completely the same the entire show, and there was no life in him. I don't know why, but there was no life in him, and just the physique itself. In my opinion, Piotr definitely deserved to place higher than this guy, but he ended up in 4th. Richard Nagy ended up in 3rd, and then top 2 was Josema and Tomislav. Again, yes, Josema was definitely better. He was bigger and definitely more conditioned, super grainy, super gnarly, super shredded. Also, like, really wide to the shoulders. I mean, his physique is not the most classic, especially the legs. I would say the arms as well. He does look a little bit rugged, kind of like an open bodybuilder. He used to be an open bodybuilder. He's winning these shows because he's that freaking shredded and that wide and has that crazy maturity and details. You just can't ignore it. He's that dominant. But if you talk about the shape, the classic lines, the small waist with the pretty lines, pretty shapes, then Tomislav had him in that department, but obviously it wasn't enough. Although, guys, this is Tomislav's second show ever, and his first pro show he won a couple of weeks ago, the Budapest Pro or the Fit Parade, and now he came to Romania, and if there wasn't for Josema, he would win his second show as well, but he's second here. And guys, again, he is not a former open bodybuilder, he basically just started, and there is a lot more room for him to grow, a lot. With this shape, guys, I think he can be one of the top guys at the Mr. Olympia. He already basically is a top 10 guy now that he was second to Josema here. I think he would be like 8th at the Mr. Olympia, maybe, but give him another year. I'm telling you guys, and I actually told him and his coach that he's going to be top 10 at the Mr. Olympia next year if he tries and qualifies for the Mr. Olympia. And he already is this year basically a top 10 classic physique in the world. Give him 1 year, and I'm telling you, he's going to be fighting for the Mr. Olympia title. And if any sponsors are watching this video, better get him now before he gets too big. I know he's looking for a new sponsorship right now, and I'm telling you, this guy is the next big thing in classic physique. Anyways, guys, once again, Andrew Jack wins the men's open and Josema wins the classic physique at the Romania Pro. Whatever your thoughts are, guys, tell me down below in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. For more videos like this, guys, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Maybe not tomorrow, but after that, probably more regularly. Again, thank you guys so much. See you soon. All the best and bye-bye.